on the late stream.
No, it's true.
What's up, man? How are you?
It's hot today, bro. I was gonna go out in the car, but it's fucking so hot. I'd have to put the AC on. You wouldn't be able to hear me.
So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have the. And if you don't know, I'm going to turn Kimberly off for a minute. I'm going to turn Kimberly off for a minute, everybody, just so that we can have somewhat of a show, and then we'll turn it back on. But just so everybody knows who the Asylum is, please let everybody know just what the Asylum is.
Well, if we want me to keep it as fucking brief as possible.
Why brief? Yes. We got a long show.
All right. So it wasn't initially. It wasn't called the Asylum. The channel used to be called Pro Level Comps. I'll show you now. I've got a T-shirt here somewhere. Let me find it. Hold on. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find that shit. Oh, it's here somewhere. And we can give everyone the full story. Here we go. So last year, this is what the channel was known as, yeah? So the channel started and was based around basically doing giveaways to get viewers in, and it worked. So we got a channel, we went live, and it works. And then following that, the channel took a big U-turn around maybe May last year because of a streamer who King Live now knows called Michael Does Life.
More like Michael eats dick.
Yeah, or Michael doesn't do life because I don't think he's lived a life. But I digress. So what happened was, along with me and several other, I'd say, streamers and people that were fans, detracted from this person. So if people know about Darkside Phil and others, they've got big detractors. They've got channels that make thousands of dollars a month off basically trolling him and exposing his lies and his fakery. And that's essentially what we ended up doing with this Michael guy. We went out to Turkey last year and we trolled him out there. We were getting the locals to say thank you to him for, doing it. We made a lot of money. The views were up. Everything was great. And then I decided to shut it down. The content went stale. People threw in the towel. Everyone says I threw in the towel, but it was actually Michael stopped giving us the content we needed. He folded under the pressure like he always did. And yeah, so I bailed for a couple of months, and then I thought, you know what? Why not make the rebrand the channel and basically call it an asylum, because it's an asylum full of people that are being exposed that they should be in a mental asylum. Like, you'd agree after what you've seen that Michael guy should be in an asylum, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I liked about the name, the Asylum, is you could put yourself in about, like, I can see at least 6 niches. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you could play up to each of those niches, man. If one failed, you still have 5 to go behind.
This is now the problem that we're going through now. Well, not me, but I just mean as like I wouldn't say a sort of a community thing, but the problem is that off the back of the Michael Does Life drama, a lot of people thought they would launch a sort of a career, as it were, off YouTube off the back of him, which obviously hasn't gone so well for some people. And then, you know what I mean? There's a lot of unstable people within these walls, but that's why we call it the Asylum, because shit. Big shout out Jude McDonough, Ken Burge, Vic Gonza, Harry Highpants, Angel Gonzalez, MSC Lee Crane, Brittany H, B&D Discoveries, and Mr. Irish.
Big W's, baby, for Wrestling Face.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, we're at $6.66. What the hell? We're at 666. Is Sid here?
Let's go, man. Easy.
So okay, so now we got your kind of your backstory with it. That a lot of people were asking, and a lot of people are asking too. Can you show your abs for the guys?
No.
So no, he's not.
When I hit my goal and we go to Chicago, I'll do it then. Listen,
you heard what he said. Otherwise, I want to know, why was the guys more concerned about his abs than the ladies?
You see, this King, we were saying it on my stream last night. Yeah, there's certain men within our space that are so insecure, fragile, broken, emotionally invested